Okay. So basically what we are going to do here is we are going to, okay, yes, this is it. Right. So we will see what we are going to see this as a polynomial division. Okay. First of all, let us do polynomial division of a little lower value. Correct. So we will first see quadratic by linear equation division, and then we will see quadratic by we will say cubic by quadratic step by step. Okay. So I'll do one example of each, and then we will do the remaining sums. All right. So basically, we right now the kind of division that we are going to do polynomial division, and this is going to be using by the Vedic method form. We will have the first division that we will see is by quadratic equation. I hope all of you know what is the quadratic equation. What is the quadratic equation? Avnish, what is the quadratic equation? What is the quadratic equation?
Ma'am, with power 2.
Power 2, degree 2. Correct? Quadratic
Ma'am,
equation
with
where you,
highest power 2.
yeah, that highest power is called as degree, where degree of the equation is equal to 2. And linear equation where the degree of the equation is equal to 1. Correct? Here. So these equations are what? Let us take this equation is, for example, 4x. No, we'll take one easy one. So this is equal to x square plus, one second. So this is equal to x square plus 3x, or okay, 3x square plus 8x plus 9. I think this was the one, correct? This is the quadratic equation, suppose, and let us take one equation which is a linear equation, say x plus 2. Correct? Let's divide this 2. Correct? If you have to divide this 2, that means what will happen? In the Vedic method, how do we put the division? We will put, we will put one line like this. Now this time we are going to put one line on the top, one line at the bottom. All right. And on the top, first of all, whatever this is, we are going to write the variable part of this. So we are going to write x square, x and 9. Right. Now the degree of this linear equation is 1. So this time, like the base division we used to see how many numbers of zeros are there in the base. Like that, we will see what is the degree of this equation. It is 1. So you will draw one line here. Correct? Now, if you take x plus 2, okay, if you take that is equal to 0, that means x is equal to minus 2. So you can put x is equal to minus 2 here. Correct? Now, in this case, you have to write down the coefficients of, this is the coefficient of x square. So you will write down here. This is the coefficient of x. So you will write down here. And the coefficient, this is a constant. Constant, and under the constant, you will write down 9. Okay. Are you getting it, Saras? Do you understand what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the first thing first, normally also we do when we do our normal divisions in Vedic maths, what we do, we take down the first number as it is, correct? Okay. See, even here, like whatever is the highest degree, you can write down that 1 here. Okay. Now, 3 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by minus 2. 3 multiplied by minus 2, you will get minus 6. That minus 6 you can write down here. Then you bring down the number. 8 minus 6, you will get a minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 2, you get a plus 4. Correct? 9 plus 4, you get 13. Now we have to see what is the x value for this, x part of this, correct? This is the coefficient. Now we need to have the x content to this, which is going to be x. You have a 2 here, correct? So in the answer, you will have 2 minus this 1 that we have written here. This one, green color one, correct? In the other part, you will have x raised to, this is power 1. So we'll have 1 minus the green color one. Are you getting it? And whatever the constant has no x, so there will be no x. So you will see that there is no change in the remainder. The remainder remains as it is. There is no change in the remainder. Are you getting it? So basically, your answer when you write down, your quotient will be this part, which is equal to 2x raised to 2 minus 1, meaning, 3x raised to 1 minus, this will be 2x. Correct? This 1, I mean, normally we don't write it. Correct? Because x to the power 0. How many understood this? Wait 1 second. I'll write it like this properly. Suppose this is 3x raised to 2 minus 1. And this is minus 2 raised to x 1 minus 1. Correct? 2x raised to 1 minus 1. This will give you what? This will give you 3x raised to 1 minus 2x raised to 0. Anything raised to 0 is 1. So you will get 3x minus 2. इतना सारा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. Only the first sum. That is why you need so much time. And what is your remainder? 13 is your remainder. Are we getting it?
Ma'am, 8 minus 6 will be plus 2 now.
Why? Oh yeah, it will be plus 2. Sorry, yes. It is going to be plus 2. Everywhere. My bad. Okay.
And then it will be 9 minus 4 and remainder will be 5.
Yes. Everything is gone wrong. So this is, I think 1 second. Oh, 1 second. I think I'll just erase and do it again. Anyway, conceptually, it remains the same. Yeah, but yes, that one sign has made an error. So we have here. Okay, so quickly we will do this again. We have x square, we have x, and we have the constant. Below this, we are going to write the 3, we are going to write the 8, and we are going to write the 9. We have our coefficients here, which is equal to x plus 2 is equal to 0, we take. So x is equal to minus 2. This minus 2, we can write it here. The highest power of the divisor is 1. So with that 1, we are going to write here. Okay. And the highest power divisor is 1. So we will put 1 dash here. Now, we bring down the 3 as it is. 3 into 2. 3 into 2 will become minus 6. That will give you a plus 2. Correct? 2 into 2 will become a minus 4. That will give you a 5. Right? Now, as far as the power is concerned, you will write the x here and it will be 1 minus this 1. And this will be, no, it will be 2 minus 1. And this will be x raised to 1 minus 1. There is no change in the remainder part. So your final answer actually is 3x raised to 2 minus 1 plus 2x raised to 0. Correct? X raised to 0 is 1. So your final answer 3x plus 2. This will be your quotient and 5 will be your remainder. Yeah? I hope. Sarah, did you get it? I think Avnish has done it in the last class, but just because I'm doing this recording, I'm just keeping it there. Sarah, did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Quickly, just one sum. Avnish, did we do this sum in the class or did I give you the worksheet to do it? I just want to know. 3x square plus 3x plus 4. 3x square plus 3x plus 4. And we have to divide it by x plus 1. Just check.
No, ma'am, we haven't done this.
Okay, can you quickly
We
do
haven't
this sum,
done
both of
this.
you? Yeah. Both of you just quickly do this sum. So this will be x square, x and constant, which is 3, 3 and 4. You know, it is going to be a minus 1. Why minus 1? Because we have x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1, correct? And the degree is going to be 1. Now, degree is 1, so the constant. So the first number will come down as it is, which is going to be 3. 3 into minus 3 will be minus 3. So this will be 0. So now 2 minus 1, you can directly write your x. Correct? So I think probably you got it now, correct? So coefficient will be 3x and your remainder will be 4. Are you guys getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one more question we will do as an example and then we will go to the cubic form. Okay, let's take this as 12x square Okay, let's take 12x square minus 8x minus 32. And let us divide this by x minus 2. So we put it in the format first of all. If you do a couple of sums, you'll realize that it can become very fast, right? So we have the x square, x and 32. We have 12 minus 8 and what 32? This is a constant. And we have a minus 32. This time this will be a plus 2 and the 1 is the power. And then we will write here as the remainder side, correct? So you bring down 12. 12 to the 24. That will give you 16, correct? And 16 to the how much? 16 to the 32. So the remainder is 0. This will be x. So final answer will be 12x plus 16. Getting it? That will be your remainder. Saras, do you understand? Sorry, not
Yes.
remainder, sorry, quotient. And this 0 is your remainder. Saras, are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is, let us just figure out then how to do the cubic part of it, correct? The one which we did, in the beginning. So we will see how to do that bit. So we'll take the same example so that we have it for our own recordings and we know what to do it. Okay. Suppose we have to divide 2x cube. This is a little different. Okay. Plus 8x square plus 18x plus 20 divided by, we'll have x square plus 2x plus 1. Correct? Now we have to understand one thing here. This is a cubic equation. Okay. So let's first arrange everything and then I'll tell you how to look at the numbers. Okay. So let's take it like this. So we are going to arrange it now. So we have x cube, we have x square, we have x, and we have the constant. Now, below this, we are going to write 2, 8, 18, and 20. 20 is a constant. Now you see our divisor. What is the divisor we have? Our divisor is this, correct? Saras, are you with me?
Yes.
You will divide this entire polynomial by another quadratic. So it is a cubic. What type of equation this is? It is cubic equation divided by quadratic equation. Correct? So here, if it is a if it is a quadratic equation, that means degree is equal to 2, right? Okay, this 2 we will write down here. Okay. Now, because this is 2, we are going to leave 2 numbers like this and you will draw the line. Correct? Until here it is clear, Saras?
Yes.
Yes, Avnish. So now here we are going to look at one thing, which is the coefficient of x. Only x, not x square. Coefficient of x. What is that? It is plus 2. And constant. What is the constant? Constant is equal to plus 1. We will take the opposite of it. What is the opposite? What is the opposite of this? Opposite will be minus 2. And this will be minus 1. Are we clear? This minus 2 and minus 1, we will write down here. Minus 2 and minus 1. See, first time when I'm explaining you the sum, it might take a little while because I have to explain you the entire procedure. Are you getting it? But then gradually you will understand. Am I clear or no? I mean, am I saying it correct? Because gradually when you do a couple of sums, you'll get a hang of it, right? Now, as we always do, we are going to take the first number down as it is, which is going to be 2. Correct? So you'll multiply this 2 first with the -2 part. And then you'll also, so what is the answer here? This answer will be what? Let's take another color. So this is going to be -4. Correct? This -4 you will write here. And now you'll have this 2, which you will multiply with the -1. That will give you what? That will give you -2. This green color -2, we are going to write here. Until here, is it clear what we are doing?
Yes.
People? So now what is that you have? 8 minus 4, that will give you a 4. Correct? 18 minus, okay, let's leave it there. Now 4. So you take the 4 and you multiply the 4 with the -2. If you see the normal divisions that we used to do the same thing. Remember, this will give you -8. This -8 you can write here. Now you take the 4 again and you multiply it with the -1. So you get a -4. That -4 you can write. That -4 will be in green. So this -4 you will write here. Until here, are we clear? We have finished the numbers elements. So we will now go ahead and put up in place. 18 minus 2 minus 8. That is 18 minus 10. 18 minus 10 will give you how much? That will give you 18 minus 10 will give you 8. Okay. And 20 minus 4, you will get a 16. Okay. Until here, both of you have any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now we have to see about the coefficients. Here it is 3. Correct? So what is the highest power? Minus the degree of the divisor. So 3 minus 2. X raised to 3 minus 2 is x raised to 1. This is a plus 4. 4 raised to 2 minus 2, 0. X raised to 0 will give you 1. So just leave it like this. Are we getting it? And we know that there is no change in the remainder. Remainder we keep as it is. So this will be x plus 16. So your final answer will be that quotient is equal to 2x plus 4 and remainder is equal to 8x plus 16. Guys, have you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Avnish, have you understood this?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take one cubic equation here and let's figure out how to do this. So let's take x cube plus 7x square. Say x cube. X cube plus 7x square minus, plus 6x plus 5 divided by, we can write division like this also. Correct? Now, divided by, we'll take it as say x minus 9. One second. Huh? Let me see if I have. No, not x minus 9. Let us take it x minus 2. Okay. So what are we going to do here? First of all, let's arrange the numbers because that is. We have taken this as cubic by linear. Are you getting it? Or you want to do one cubic by quadratic? I think let me change the denominator here. Let's take cubic by quadratic because that is what we did right now, no? One second. Cubic by quadratic. Okay. Let us make this a quadratic equation. Let us take it as x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. So what is this going to be? You have x cube, then you have x square, then you have x, and you have a constant. So here it will be 1, here it will be 7, here it will be 6, and here it will be 5. And what is the divisor here? Coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? 2. And what is the constant? 1. So you take the opposite of it. -2 and -1, correct? Therefore, -2 and -1. Now comes the degree part. Degree of the divisor is 2. So you'll write the 2 here. Okay, until here so far, everything okay? And you'll leave 2 numbers from the right because to show the remainder side. I think arrangement both of you got or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now what we'll do, we'll take the first number as it is. We'll write 1. 1 into -2 will be -2. And 1 into -1 will be -1. That will give you what? This will give you 5. 5 into -2. This I didn't teach you, no? Okay. -10. And 5 into -1 will be -5. Okay. What about the power? Power will be x 3 minus 2. And this is not going to be anything. So x plus 5. This is going to be -11 plus 5. So this will be -5. Getting it? And here it is going to be a 0. So that means what? That means your quotient is going to be x plus 5. And your remainder, it will be -5. Have you all understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Avani, did you get it? Avanish, are you there? Okay, I think there's an issue there with his network. Let's do one sum there. Let's say 16x cube. 16x cube plus 36x square plus
Hello, ma'am.
16x.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Network.
No problem. Did you understand what I did on the board right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll take 16x cube plus 36x square plus 16x plus 9 divided by 4x square plus x four x square. We did not do what we have here, no? Wait 1 second. We will remove the 4 because this type I have not done with you. Okay. X square plus, or let's take it as -2x plus 3. Now, 1 second. Okay. Now, first of all, let us look at this sum first, and then we will do the other type of sum that we had seen. Okay. So, how do you arrange this? Have you understood by now how to arrange this? X cube, x square, x, and constant, which is 1, -3, 12, and -9. 12 and -9. And this is what numbers will come here? Coefficient of x is going to be -2. Opposite of that will be +2. Correct? And coefficient, and what is your constant? +3. Opposite of that will be -3. Highest degree is equal to 2. So that you will write down here. And because the highest degree is 2, we will give 2 lines. Saras, until here, is it okay? You understand?
Yes.
So the first number will come down as it is, which is going to be 1. Then 2 ones are, we write it 2 here. We get a -1. Correct? And then we get a -3. Right? 1 into -3, right? And then we get here as a -1. -1 into +2, you will get a -2. And -1 into -3, you will get a +3. Correct? What do you have here? 12. Okay. We have 12 minus 5. What is 12 minus 5, Saras? 12 minus 5 will give you? 7. Correct. And this will give you what? -6. Clear? Now let us see about the values of, well, let us see about the x component. That is the variable component. So 1 into 3 minus 2, x raised to 3 minus 2 will give you x. Here 2 minus 2 will give you 0. So that will x raised to 0 is 1. So we will keep it like this. And there is no change as far as the remainder is concerned. So therefore, your quotient is going to be x minus 1. And your remainder here will be 7x minus 6. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think we'll just do one more sum. I don't know whether Amnish is going to join in again or not. Let's do one more sum. Let's say 2x cube plus 4x square minus 8x plus 10, and let us divide that by x square minus 2x plus 4. Correct? So to which what we will do? We will first of all arrange this. I think now by now you understood how to do the arrangement and do it fast. Saras, are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have the x cube and we have the x square and we have the minus 8 and we have the constant. What am I doing? Sorry. Okay. X square and we have x and we have the constant. Okay. So what do you write under this? We have the 2, we have the 4, we have the minus 8 and we have the 10. So that is how we will put it. And this is going to be coefficient of x is minus 2. So you will write a plus 2 and last constant is 4. So you will write a minus 4. Highest degree is 2 of the divisor and the first digit you will bring down as it is. Correct? Saras, right? Are you getting it?
Yes.
So you have a 2 2s, you get a 4 here and 4 2s, you get a minus 8 here. So that will give you 4 plus 4, that gives you 8. Correct? This comes down. Now, 8 2s, you have a 16 here and 8 4s, you have a minus 12 there. Now, what is that? Plus 16 minus 16, you get a 0 and you will get a minus 12 here. So here it is going to be x component is going to be what? Okay. What is the x component? 2 into x raised to 3 minus 2, that is equal to x, and 2 minus 2, that's equal to 0. Put a plus sign. So now you know that your coefficient is 2x plus 8 and the remainder you will get will be minus 12. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it is. Saras, tomorrow when you have to join the class, you have to join the class at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, India time. Okay.
Okay.
If you are able to join in tomorrow, you have to join in tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the Vedic maths part. For our regular maths is a different time, but tomorrow I don't see that happening. If you're able to join in tomorrow, you can join it at 2 p.m. Correct?
Okay.
All right. I hope you understood what we did in terms of polynomial divisions in terms of Vedic maths. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.